So it's yet another day in AI paradise, and there's a new tool on the block already. And this time it's Jack Dorsey's Buzz. And it definitely makes a very interesting example of the whole sovereign AI independent stack trend. So we'll get into it. We're going to look at it. We're going to see who's it for, what's it for, and should we care? Okay, so let's start from the top. Jack Dorsey was the co-founder of Twitter. After that, he created something called Block, and that was the easy phone payments Square app together with the Cash app. He's been a long-time Bitcoin fan, long-time decentralization advocate, and launching Buzz kind of does make sense. It's an open source tool. It's like Slack and GitHub. But instead of having GitHub plugged into Slack, Buzz decided to make something that was model agnostic, was independent and open source. You can host it yourself, and it's built on the Nostr protocol. So Nostr sounds like a really cool name. It actually means notes and other stuff transmitted by relays. It's a decentralized, censorship-resistant communication protocol designed for social media and messaging. All right, so basically, this is a move that more and more people are talking about. How do we have our own systems, build our own applications? Do we still need our SaaS apps? All the way around privacy concerns and data management concerns. Can we have our own inference? Can we have our own models? Is our business IP being leaked when we use other model providers? Now, we'll get into that because I'll do a series on sovereign AI. But for right now, it's also not necessarily a very new thing. So not too long ago, DHH took the product Campfire, which was the sort of Slack chat app in Basecamp, and he made it 100% free. You can download it, install it yourself, you get free updates, and all the code is yours as well. But it's your own, and you keep it, and you run it, and you control it. But if we have Campfire, why do we need Buzz? Okay, not too long ago, Anthropic started releasing the Claude tagging, right? Where Andre Karpathy started working for Anthropic and launched the product where basically you can tag Claude in your Slack. That then also sparked a number of projects, including OpenTag, where you get the same sort of functionality, but open source, where you can tag your agent, your custom agent. And this is where Buzz is also sort of taking its bets. That, well, maybe in the future it will be more important that customers feel like they can own their business critical infrastructure. Because after all, there is a thinking that if your files and your chat communication lives somewhere else, then you're basically paying rent to these companies like Slack, Notion, Anthropic, OpenAI to have access to your own business intelligence. You don't have your files anymore. You're giving away your conversations. And that's a little scary. The sort of trust me bro contract is slowly falling apart. And people want other options. So if you're going to have your chat with agents doing workflows and work, Buzz comes in to offer you a whole new experience. Let's go to their site and have a look. When you enter the website, you see two very interesting links. One is the GitHub. Okay, so that's the code is actually open source. You can download the code and you can use it. And then there's the Get the App. And it's interesting with Get the App, the only way to actually get into the service, to sign up for it, is to download the desktop app. And that's a very interesting perspective. And here's sort of a little bit of a demo video that I found on Jack's feed. You can have these conversations with your colleagues, but then you can also sort of add in Bumble. And Bumble is an agent. And Bumble says, okay, I'm going to convert these React views to Flutter widgets now. It calls in another agent, Fizz. That agent Fizz says, okay, I've got the state. Now I'm going to port the game loop to Flutter. And for the UI, I'm going to tag in Honey. Honey responds, and now you go, right? We've got some PRs posted. You can click on the PR, and that'll take you to GitHub. What looks like GitHub, but isn't GitHub. It's kind of just its own thing. Seeing that it's open source, here is the code. So it's under Apache 2.0 license. You can see everything here. In the README, it's quite a nice README. It's got a little bit of marketing snazz. A look inside, why Buzz is better. 3 little stories, just to give you some context. And then also for those of us who would want to build it ourselves, we can build it ourselves. Here's a quick start and some examples on how to actually build the app. Then the architecture. When we look at the architecture, it's really interesting to see. We have Buzz as our main client, human client. Then we have the agent harnesses, other CLIs, other scripts, other agents that are all working together through WebSockets, and REST APIs. We have the Buzz Relay that plugs into a number of databases, Postgres, Redis, and S3 for blob storage. And as all AI written documents, can't just tell you what it is, it's got to tell you what it's not. So it's not blockchain, it's not AI replacement, it's not finished. I think this is probably one of the most important things that you need to know. If you're using tools that are new and fresh and open source, things will break. But that's also part of the fun. You're along for that journey. That's kind of what you buy into. Okay, so this is not an intense deep dive. I haven't walked you through the tool. I haven't used it myself intensely for a week and then come back to you. But what this is a very good example that the product space around AI is still quite open. There's progress by the model providers to create these sort of software solutions for us to adopt, but they're still quite simple. And they're not that defensive against, well, other model providers, but also other developers building good tools. And this is a really interesting project that the likes of Jack Dorsey are coming in, stepping in, trying to create better products for people who build with AI, people who use AI. And where we are in the state of AI, there is still a lot of space for creative people to build great products, tools and services around the model space. Because after all, the intelligence does not just lie in the model, it also lies in the application layer. And if that's something you're interested in learning more about, please stick around, like, subscribe, share this with a friend, and I'll be posting more soon. See you in the next one.